Well, one of those nights to really enjoy where you've just about got everything right, and again you've beaten a side top of the league.
Yeah, no, really good night. I thought we played very well. Sloppy goal for us to concede. Somewhat against the run of the play, I'd say. I think we had the better the chances, and I thought we deserved it overall.
Early goal from Regan again, and he's got a sweet left foot when he does hit it, hasn't he?
He does, yeah, and he's in really good form at the minute. He's a massive player for us. So I think especially in the first half, he was the best player on the pitch. So when he's playing like that, of course, it helps us, and he's scoring a few goals now for us as well, which massively helps.
Yeah, and as you say, disappointing to concede the equaliser when you've been the better side, certainly up to that stage. But Swan's a prolific scorer in this division, certainly, and one chance and he puts it away.
Yeah, of course. I think they've scored a lot of goals this year. I'm sure they're up there for the most goals this year. So I thought we defended very well. They're a good team. They're a very good team. So there was at times we got some crucial blocks in. Luke made a couple of saves, which is what you can expect when you play top of the league. But I thought we all stood up to it pretty well.
And I think Robbie had a few sighters in the second half. One over the bar, one wide, and then he pops up with yet another goal. He's in double figures for the season now.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Robbie's been absolutely amazing for us. You can't give him that many pops at the cherry. He's gonna put one away. So thankfully he did.
What's it like? I mean, you've built up a bit of a partnership down this right-hand side, so you're closest to him on the pitch. How do you enjoy playing with him? Do you know what he's going to do next? I mean, you seem to have struck up a really good relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very hard, to be honest. He's a special player. It's just you've got to get him the ball, and I'll run around him. I'll be the decoy for him any day, because he's coming up with special moments time and time again for us. So long may it continue.
Yeah, I mean, you got him on loan, a young player, but I mean, he's developed and got better and better, and it shows what game time can do for a young player, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think when he first came, he wasn't really getting a look in, but he stayed in it, and he's a massive player for us now. And hopefully he keeps going.
Crowd's perspective, as soon as he gets the ball at his feet, you're sort of off your seat and wonder what he's going to do next. Are you the same sort of thinking, what are you going to do now, Robbie?
Yeah, I am. As soon as they give him the ball, it's just you're expecting something to happen, and the majority of the time he does make something happen. So that's he's a massive part of this team, like I keep saying. But he's a special player.
And the gaffer's talked about the importance of the squad, and being together. And I think that really was shown tonight as well, because when you needed the crowd to get louder and louder towards the end, just to see you over the line, they made their presence felt as well, didn't they?
Yeah, 100%. I think they was always going to have a bit of territory. Sorry, towards the end of the game, because they're a good side. So we all had to dig in, and it was a bit bodies on the line, stuff like that, but I thought we saw through very well.
What is it about top of the league side? You turned over Stockport and now Mansfield. I mean, do you consciously raise your game, or is it just one of those things?
I don't know. It's something. Obviously, we've beat a lot of the teams that are up there. It's probably the other side of the table. Sorry, where we've struggled, that kind of consistency. But if we can beat the teams at the top, we should be able to beat anyone. So I think it's a good sign.
Yeah, so as Nigel took over, I think you're third on the form table, sort of thing. And I said to the boss, it's a bit, what if, but I suppose you can't look back. But you've been so consistent since November.
Yeah, I think that's it. We've been very consistent since Nigel come in. Sorry, and we're playing good football. We're getting more and more consistent as the kind of season goes on. But I think, as we all know, you have to do it for a full season. So it is kind of a what-if scenario.
And Tom Davis out the side the last couple of games, but Joe Yanni closely on your side as well, and Joe's come in and been patient again, but he's been a tower of strength as well, hasn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. Like you said, we've missed Tom. Tom's our captain. He's a big player for us, but I thought the last 2 games he's played, I think he's been superb. So that just shows what we have in the building. We've got people that can come in when needed, and he's done exactly that.
And of course, Connor Jennings has taken over as captain. I think we're all short of superlatives for Connor, not just on the pitch, but his presence and what he does with everybody. I mean, does he amaze you like he amazes us sometimes with what he puts into a game and his ability?
Yeah, Geno's massive for us. He is kind of what Tranmere is about. The way he carries himself, the way he plays on the pitch. I think there was one at the end of the game today where he was playing up front and he was back tackling in front of me. So that's just what he does, and it's massive for us when you see that. You can't help but try and raise your game to his standards.
And you and Connor would have sort of settled into the full-back positions, and Connor made a run, I think, in the 89th minute, about 60 yards, took the ball forward. I thought that sort of summed up the whole performance, really.
Yeah, I thought everyone did. We had to bring a lot of energy today, and it was tough because we had a long trip at the weekend. But I thought everyone we rested a couple of players, we changed the team a little bit, and I thought it worked to a treat.
And looking forward to Saturday. Big derby game, Wrexham are flying high as well. I mean, there's going to be a great atmosphere, 10, 11,000 inside the ground. I mean, sort of games you want to play in and look forward to?
Yeah, 100%. I unfortunately was injured for the reverse fixture, so it was one I really wanted to play in, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and the fans, of course, looking forward to that as well, and a little bit of revenge, perhaps, for getting beaten here.
Yeah, hopefully that's what we're aiming to do, and I think we've got a good chance.
And at the moment, you probably don't want the season to end, do you? Because you're on such a good run.
I know, yeah. 9 games now is it left. We just got to keep going. It's a massive game every time you play. So we've got 9 games left, hopefully 9 wins.